Hello Assassins and welcome back to another Assassin's Creed Shadows video. We already had the Golden Katanas for both Naoe and Yasuke by completing the New Game Plus, but now we are getting more golden weapons for both characters to be used in the game, and there is a catch as well. Just like previous time, this time we also have to do something, and here on the screen are the requirements that you need to do before you can access the new golden weapons. For Tanto, you need to complete all Legendary Sumi-es. For Golden Bow, complete all Horse Archeries. For Golden Kusarigama, complete all meditations, aka the Uchikiri missions. For Golden Naginata, you need to complete all Kata activities. For Kanabo, simply, if we are putting it lightly, reach level 100, and for Golden Teppo, reach Hideout level 13. Let's start with the Golden Tanto and the Legendary Sumi-es, and yes, I will show all locations, so be sure to pause the video so you can look at the location, look at the season, and yes, the season does affect some of these Sumi-es.
Was that really just a deer? Maybe Auntie Matsu was right about spirits after all. Perfect spot. What a dance! And its song was beautiful! Don't worry, you three. I didn't see a thing. But I can't say the same for my brush. I need a closer look. good view from here. Some say foxes bring messages from other worlds. What is it trying to tell me? Perfect.
There it is. I must not make noise. I am close enough now. Someone had a rough night. Junjiro will have a hard time believing me.
After the Tanto, we are gonna take a look of the Kusarigama, and then we are moving to Yasuke's weapons and the thresholds. Shinobi's Gold, plus 50% critical chance in exchange for 50 more on critical strikes. And at least this time we can see, well, kinda see, because we are basically paying for the chance, 50% chance of the critical strike, that 50 more, so the money is definitely flying around when we are using Tanto. Personally, because we don't have any way to see our stats, damage, crits in the game, I don't think that is actually that useful. There are much better Tantos, if I'm being honest. And for the Kusarigama, we need to complete all Uchikiris, and in my understanding, these activities are tied to the mainland, so no DLC, Uchikiris, Katas, and those are not included to get these weapons. And also, if you are in middle of the New Game Plus run, you haven't done absolutely everything, you probably need to complete these thresholds before you are getting these weapons. Of course, let me know in the comments down below, did you get the weapons and you didn't do absolutely everything that is needed for these weapons in your New Game Plus run, or how did you get these weapons, because I was able to take a sneak peek to the title update, so I was getting ready before the patch dropped, so I had everything done. So absolutely let me know, did you do something differently? Did you find this weird? For example, if you didn't meet absolutely every requirement in the save file that you were playing, or something else, let me know your thoughts, your opinions, your experiences in the comments. On the bonus tip, we all got 300 Helix credits on starting the game. If you haven't spent that on anything yet, definitely buy with that 300 credits the activity map. That will help you so much on standard save. Also in the New Game Plus save files, when you are seeing all Kata activities, Uchikiris, and all of those on the map straight away. the Golden Kusarigama Golden Depth, no cooldown on abilities, in exchange for 150 mon on activation. In order to use this Kusarigama, you definitely want to do some kind of adrenaline build. You are getting adrenaline faster. Ezio gear is actually pretty okay with that one, so consider that if you are planning to use this weapon. And yes, that is actually useful if you are comparing it to the Tanto's perk. I believe you got the idea, so let's move on to Yasuke's weapons. Let's start with the Naginata, complete all kata activities, and for this one, my tip that is also applying for the Kuchikiris. From the settings, turn on auto completion for these timed minigames.
Among the sword. She appreciated it. Sandayu, much less so.
If you decide to do this without that setting turned on, this will take much longer, so I highly recommend of doing so, especially in the New Game Plus runs, whether that being the New Game Plus run number 1 or 8 or 10, but the Golden reads Golden Naginata plus 50% critical damage in exchange for 50 mon on critical strikes. And personally, I really don't like these perks since we are not having any damage numbers, indicating damage numbers for normal hits and critical hits. So that is definitely one improvement we desperately need for the game. If you agree, hit that like button, but at least this perk is 50% more for 50 more on critical strikes. So it is not a chance, it is on strike. As we will see, the mon is not flying around with every single hit, but only when we are doing the quote and unquote the critical strike. Even with the abilities, we are critting and the mon will fly around. Let's move on to the Golden Kanabo. The requirement for this one, reach level 100, and here is my moment when I did hit level 100. After doing so, you should also get a pop-up. Of course, I leveled up before this update, before the golden weapons were added, so I got it afterwards. But for you, if you are still leveling up, you should be getting the Golden Kanabo upon leveling to level 100. What are the perks for the Golden Daybreak? Rations auto refund in exchange of 150 mon. And that is actually pretty huge. Very useful in harder difficulties on Expert or Nightmare. 150 mon for infinite rations. I mean, I definitely see myself using this perk quite often. How about you? Let me know in the comments down below. But yes, this will break your bank if you are low on more. We are almost at the end of the gold weapons for Golden Bow. All we need to do is complete all forged archeries in the mainland of Japan. And for this one, I highly recommend to use the settings again, especially with the auto aim. That will be so much easier if you're just trying to complete these ones, especially in the New Game Plus, because you already have done these. But at least the side missions with this update got a little bit better. So hopefully in the future we are getting meaningful stuff from lost pages, ranked shrines, so at least something useful out of those. So what are the perks for Golden Breath? Arrows auto refund on use in exchange of 150 mons, so infinite arrows, well almost infinite. As long as you have mon, you are getting the arrows back immediately. But I think I'm gonna be so poor in real life and also in the game after using these weapons. God damn it. But yeah, I actually like that perk, auto refunding the arrows on use. It is gonna be so useful, especially if I decide to start the 4th New Game Plus at some point. And yeah, visual activation, visual perk, visual effect, it is same for every weapon. One flying around. I think we are actually at the last weapon, so the Teppo. For the Golden Teppo, you need to reach hideout level 13. Simple as that, build your hideout, upgrade the buildings, and boom, done. And there is actually a mineral glitch at the moment going on in the game that will help you so much, at least with that one resource. So you can focus on the crops and the wood if you are using the mineral glitch at the moment. But more about the glitches with the gold glitch and also the mineral glitch coming out hopefully tomorrow. The golden message, the Golden Teppo, bullets auto refund on use in exchange for 150 mon. So same as for the arrows, and like I said, I'm gonna be so broke after using all of these perks, all of these weapons, well at least most, because arrows, tools, bullets, rations, those are actually really useful. That was everything about the new golden weapons. Of course, I have a video about Golden Katanas that are rewarded to you upon completing the New Game Plus. If you want to check that video, it will be shown in a few moments in the end screen. Also, it is in the description box. And of course, this is not the only thing that I'm gonna cover. There will be so much more from this update, like weekly live streams with the challenges, with the Animus Exchange. Also, new upcoming updates for Shadows, the next one on November 25th. And the plan is to cover Valley of Memory DLC for AC Mirage as well. So stay tuned, do all that YouTube stuff, like, share, comment, subscribe. And of course, for extra support, if you want, 100% optional, we have memberships available. You are getting some cool perks like custom emojis, early access to some of my videos, and member-only videos. The cheapest one is going at 99 cents, which is roughly 3 cents per day. For now, thank you for watching. Kata over and out, and bye bye.
Oh, the next one is coming your way on November 25th, and it's called A Puzzlement. This quest has a much more humorous, silly tone, much more akin to something like AC Odyssey, in which we are digging up old foes from Naoe's past who are now looking for a bit of Yasuke's war capability, and Yasuke will learn how to stealthily dispatch enemies in a non-lethal way.
What is behind the door?
A little.
Is also dropping on November 25th. Can't say too much for now because we don't want to spoil the surprise, but let's just